Good morning and happy Friday. This is Bender, and you're watching Bender's Before the Bell. The goal of this is to talk about a chart, give you something that you can look at before the market actually opens, show you what I'm looking at, and talk about any potential opportunities that may exist to play this. So what I'm talking about today is ALGN. If you don't know who they are, they make the Invisalign. They make the clear things that are supposed to straighten your teeth, but not important. Let's talk about the chart for a minute. If we look at a line on a daily chart, I've got this highlighted area here between about 276 down to, call it, 230 area. This yellow line here that I drew at 219.67. There's definitely some support there, but look at what this thing has done. It made this climb all the way up to 394-ish. And then we had, there was a few drops that this thing has taken. Some of them on some of the China trade news. Some of it was related to the IPO of Smile Direct Club, which is a competitor to Align. But it made this big drop, dropped all the way down here and established support right here at about 180. From 180, it bounced and it climbed all the way to about 330 the last time it hit that support level. Okay, then we started dropping again. This is the Smile Direct competition. That's part of it. I'm sure that's not all of it, but that definitely had something to do with it. We have an area of support right here, again around 271 at the top of this highlighted area. But we took that drop, this drop again, and that took us right back down to this 180 level that was already support. Okay. Since we based here, this is consolidation, this is basing, this is support right here. This is the line in the sand saying we're not going any lower than this. This is low enough. Okay, we found that spot. And since then, we've had green days since about the 7th or 8th of October, every day, green candle, right? Look at this on a 15-minute chart. We based and it's just been up, 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 right? We could get a little, there's been some small pullbacks along the way, which is totally normal, but it's been riding above this 8 EMA on the 15-minute chart since the 8th of October. It hasn't, it pierced it barely here, but it's pretty much been using that 8 EMA as support since the 8th of October. So this is very bullish. Obviously on the 15-minute chart, it looks great. If we do see a pullback, or a bigger pullback, I think this, right here, around 200 being a whole number, definitely see some support there. On the shorter term chart, like looking up here, let me change this to this is a 1 minute. Let me change this to a 5 minute. And let's find some areas that we could actually use. So right now, we're at almost 214, right? So if you wanted to play this, I would be looking definitely, if it makes a lower low than it did, let's call it here, this 212.35, that would be, if I wanted to give it a little bit of room, see where it opens, see if it looks like it's going to continue the upward momentum, on the day, give it a few minutes in the morning to kind of shake out. But if you want to play it a little tighter, right here around 213.24, 25, you could use this as an area of support. And if it breaks down below that, then you could see a bigger pullback on the day. But if it holds that as support, I would expect it to continue upward. And yesterday we did hit up here around 215. So we're at 214 now. I think you can get at least $1 out of this. But if it breaks that 215, I look for it to keep going. Look at this gap that we have to fill. That's a huge gap. Now, I don't expect it to do that all at once, but if you can get above this line here at 219, call it get over 220, you could definitely see some continuation. So this is a chart setup that I like because you can play this more than once. You're not looking for a quick $1 or $2 move, although you can certainly scalp it and play it like that. but you can also play, look a little longer dated, or just, play it week to week. Play it, let it pull back, play it again, let it pull back, until it establishes, where it's going to find heavy resistance. And like I said, I could definitely see us having some, struggling starting around 231. Now, that's not to say this is going to work. I'm not saying go out and buy it. I'm just giving you something to look at, showing you some levels, and showing you what I'm looking at and kind of how I might play this. But, it's been above the 80 MA on the 15-minute. Like I said, since the 8th, I really like that. And I think this has a good chance to continue. That's it. I hope that was helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like the video, subscribe to the channel so I can make more of these. And I hope you have a great Friday. Go make some money. Enjoy the weekend. We'll see you next time.